Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Antics and Anecdotes. I'm Leonardo.
I'm Tommy.
I'm Ron Artest.
And I'm Crit.
So we have two special guests today, Mr. David Fleming and Mr. Crit Mcdermott. How you guys doing today?
Doing well, man.
Absolutely fantastic.
Great to have you guys on for the first time. I've been wanting to have you guys on for a while now.
Yeah, I'm excited. It was a quick drive over here.
Yeah, hop, skip, and jump away, right?
Exactly.
So, Dave, to the viewers that don't know you, what do you do now? Like, what's your job and everything? Like, what's your ins and outs of your day? And
Yeah, so I sell software at a company called Okta.
right.
Short of is some cybersecurity company for companies and then for people that are developing applications.
yeah,
Doing it for 3.5 years and finally back in the Bay after 3.5 years. So that's exciting.
Dave was in DC, right?
Yeah.
For three.
For the entirety of it, yeah.
Yeah, like 3 years. He finally came back home with the boys.
Yeah, it's been awesome. It's been a fun summer.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
happy that it's permanent.
I know, right? Thank God. Thank God we're all back in the Bay hanging out. So I kind of want to make this podcast more of a theme podcast. So we're going to be talking about a lot of movies. And start to go right off the bat, what are your guys' top 3 favorite movies? Take your time with it. Think of the genre. Think of like what, like your childhood, like what you grew up with, what like sticks in your memory the most, something that just pops up right away that you would think is like your top 3.
Top 3 favorite.
I know it's a tough question.
This is a tough question.
You want to give us some Leonardo insight and kick us off if you have.
So
your
for
3 ready?
me, it would be probably Life is Beautiful. It's this old movie, like 1997, with Roberto Benigni. My second would probably have to be, oh man, maybe like The Dark Knight Rises, just because of like how freaking epic it was at the time. And then the third, I'm still thinking about, because there's just so many good movies. Like I think like Interstellar's amazing. I think like Inception's amazing. But then you see some other movies that are just have a totally different viewpoint, like Tarantino movies, and it's just like, whoa, like it's a totally different type, it's just a lot more in your face, and a lot more, you gotta like think. You gotta think your way through the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think I already know mine.
Gun.
Just because, like, I haven't binge watched, like, a ton of movies, so I don't
Yeah.
have a wide array of options. But from the ones I do, it'll be Interstellar.
It's a good one.
It'll be, God, I'm blanking. Interstellar, Two Popes, which is a really good movie. And then I like Slumdog Millionaire a lot.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah, that actually is a good
I forgot
one.
about that movie.
I haven't seen Two Popes, but you tell me it's good, and I need to watch it.
Oh, wait. Oh, my God.
You can add another one in
Two
there.
Popes back, and I'm putting in Da Vinci Code.
Da Vinci
I haven't seen that one either.
I want to say that I have
Mr.
like,
Hanks?
a note
Huh?
in my
Mr.
phone
Hanks?
of like
Yeah, Mr.
favorite
Hanks.
movies of all time.
Movies to rewatch over and over again.
Like kind of how you had the would you used to do memories and stuff and
Yeah,
put on
yeah.
notes. I feel like I have it somewhere. I know
Yeah.
of like favorite albums of all time. But
That's
as it
actually
relates,
that's a good topic too to do one. Some music. Really interesting.
favorite
Chris,
movie,
what do
man.
you think? What would be your 3?
I mean, if I'm going based off of purely on the number of times I've seen one movie, it would be Saving Private Ryan. I've seen that movie probably 20 times.
Yeah.
Fantastic movie. It's, I mean, obviously it's very graphic and extremely violent, but the whole thing is just like an absolute masterpiece. But other than that, I would have to go with Interstellar as well. I mean, that movie is out of control.
Nuts.
Yeah.
Especially Hans Zimmer crushed it. That's what made the entire movie.
Mhm.
And Matthew McConaughey crushes it as well. But then my last one, I don't know if this is allowed, if this is breaking the rules, but Lord of the Rings trilogy.
Dude, I was thinking that.
I'm putting that all in the
Yeah,
one because
yeah.
every single one of those movies was like my
So
favorite thing to watch growing up.
Mhm.
Yeah,
It
this
was
is true.
epic.
Yeah, there's so many. It's so
There's so
Yeah,
many,
it's so
but
hard. I know it's such
But
a
if I
hard.
had to
I know
like
it's
pick
a hard
something
question.
recently that I watched that I forgot that I liked so much was like, well, I guess it's a multitude of different ones. All the Wes Anderson films are so good.
Yeah, yeah.
Like Grand Budapest Hotel, The Royal Tenenbaums is also heat.
I haven't seen that one.
That one's mad good. And other than that, dude, I don't know. I feel like I've seen so many movies. It's one of those questions where you get asked it,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah,
like
yeah.
every movie you've ever seen just like evaporates out of your head.
But I'm just gonna throw another one out there. Gran Torino, Clint Eastwood.
Get off my lawn.
Yeah,
I haven't seen the movie in so long.
all
That
those
is a
Clint-
great movie, though.
All those movies are nuts.
Yeah.
Clint
That
Eastwood
guy's nuts.
is a legend. Yeah, that movie's great.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't
what's-
know. I
I
feel
think
like
you
your
got like
favorite.
classic ones like Shawshank's good.
Yeah.
But I feel like your favorite movie has to be a movie that you like every time it comes on.
You're gonna watch it.
Yeah, or you're like drawn.
Yeah.
You're immediately drawn in by it again.
Yeah, I mean,
Otherwise, it's like you're just rewatching because you like the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, if Forrest Gump's on the TV, I'll sometimes deal with commercials to watch that
Yeah.
on like a Saturday or like Sunday if I'm not doing anything. Drive's a hella good movie.
Drive is a hella good movie.
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter movies are good. I don't know
Good.
that's gonna be like blasphemous to say,
Yeah.
but I don't think they even scrape like my top 10.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
I would say
I wasn't a major Harry Potter fan growing up either. So
I haven't seen any of the
Wasn't
Harry
super
Potters.
What?
I haven't seen one of them.
That's
I know.
crazy.
Mr. Columbus would kill me. He'd be like, what the fuck?
Haven't seen a
movies.
single one.
No. Like, my Angela was like in love with it when we were kids. My whole family was. And I just was like, not really my thing.
yeah,
But I kind of want to rewatch them now because what is there, like 7, 8 movies?
around there, something like that. I'm not a Harry Potter fan,
Yeah,
like, expert
8
by any
because
means.
there's 7 books. And the last
Oh,
two, the last book,
yeah.
the 7th, they did into
Yeah.
2 movies.
Okay,
Like
so
part
8.
1, part 2.
Yeah.
So 8.
Damn. That's some
Yeah.
catching up to do.
It's a lot of movies.
It's a lot of time.
Yeah. Still less than a whole binge watching Game of Thrones.
Sicario is also
Oh yeah,
unreal.
Sicario.
The first Sicario.
with
yeah,
the
the first one is
Benicio
better,
del
but
Toro.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just so intense.
crazy.
Black Hawk Down's a good movie.
Really?
Yeah.
McD was just watching National Treasure before you
Yeah,
guys came over.
National Treasure's also gas.
First one actually is so
Cage.
good.
They're just heist movies. Someone was saying like movie critics nowadays and like directors they were criticizing heist movies, stuff like that, and
Yeah.
like Oceans and even like the Avengers stuff because it's all heist. It's all like going to like obtain something and having this elaborate plan to go do it. And a lot of like critics nowadays are like saying that heist movies are just so like generic now. They're so
Yeah,
overused
they're a dying genre.
yeah, and it's just almost like and then like when Avengers is like the #1 in the world, like gross movie in the world, and then like all these critics are like, oh yeah, it's just like some heist movie. It's like I've seen it 1,000 times. Like you can't not deny like some of what they're saying, like, you know?
No doubt. I mean, the last movie that I saw and went in theaters for, it was Parasite.
Parasite was
It
really
was so good.
Still haven't seen Parasite
Dude,
either.
Wow.
You have to watch it.
I know.
It's good.
Like a good way to like, it's like they're super hardo, but Metacritic does super serious reviews around movies, and they're pretty like strict with the ratings that
Really?
they give. So more oftentimes than not, it's like gonna be a good
Yeah.
movie if it's
Not like
anything like
Rotten
above like
Tomatoes.
above like a 75.
And it's, yeah. You want to go out and see
But
it.
yeah, top 3. I don't know if I can give you the answer.
Yeah.
It's a hard one. Okay, well, what about favorite genre of movie? If you had to pick one favorite genre that you would think like action, adventure, documentary, sci-fi, horror.
Like a suspenseful drama.
Yeah,
Like one
like a
that's-
Tarantino type thing.
Yeah, like very in-depth acting, pretty unique storyline,
Like-
and
Yeah.
some action, but it's like suspenseful.
Yeah.
It makes you like think on your toes.
Thriller.
Because I like getting
Thriller would be mine.
surprised,
thriller.
and
Yeah.
I just like anything that's really interesting with plot twists. Constant,
Yeah.
Constant plot twists.
yeah, I'd probably say like a suspenseful drama. I guess drama
Yeah.
if we're talking like overall.
Yeah, what was that movie with Tarantino with they're all in that cabin, the Hateful Eight?
I actually never saw that one.
The Magnificent Seven or something like that.
Well, either one
the
of those.
The Hateful Eight.
And it's just like all the whole time there's these people are just in this cabin, they're trying to figure out like who
The whole
murdered
movie's in the
like
cabin, right?
yeah, they're trying to figure out
Yeah.
who murdered like the haberdashery owner. And like the whole time, like it's like they're find all these clues, and it's just like it gets so intense. You're like everybody's evil in this place.
It's kind of like Knives Out, right?
Yeah,
Knives
exactly.
Oh,
Out.
Knives Out was really good.
Yeah,
Also, did you guys see The Gentleman?
Gentleman.
With
Yeah,
Matthew
we watched-
McConaughey
yeah, we
and,
watched that.
That's like the drug dealer one.
Yeah,
I know what you're talking about. I've seen the trailer.
that one's really good.
I never
that
saw
one
it.
has a
Good.
great plot as well.
Have you guys seen Mud?
Mud's
Like,
good.
with Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mud's really good. I like Mud a lot.
Yeah, that was your 1st
I've
time
always-
seeing it?
I've
Same,
always-
we watched it the other week, right?
Yeah,
I've
Dallas
always scrolled
Buyers
over
Club,
it,
too.
but I've never.
Yeah,
like,
that movie is super sad.
yeah.
Which one?
Dallas Buyers Club.
Oh,
He
yeah.
won the Oscar for it, best actor.
Yeah,
that
I
year
didn't
for that.
I didn't watch it.
It's
I don't
kind of
really
it's
know.
kind of weird. So
I don't really know the story about that one, but
Me neither.
Yeah.
But
Well,
yeah.
what other, Chris, what did you say? You said thriller. You pretty much said thriller,
Yeah.
action, adventure. What would yours be?
Yeah, I would have to go with action adventure as well. I don't know. I don't know. I have a weird thing for adventure movies. It's kind of like, transport me into another place mentally. It's like I don't know, but like Lord of the Rings. It's action and adventure. Like I love.
It's also
that
like
type
fantasy.
Of
It's
stuff.
like a whole different realm. Some guy
That's
like
true.
thought about that stuff.
Created all these different languages. And
what
shit.
was yours,
Tolkien or
Leonardo?
whatever his name is.
Mine would be thriller.
Thriller.
Yeah, I wrote a whole paper on it for my thesis for Santa Clara, and I analyzed all these movies and everything, and
What was one of the
like
movies
Hitchcock and Psycho of Hitchcock, Rear Window, all these like Tarantino movies, Fincher, like Gone Girl, stuff like that.
Gone Girl.
crazy.
Yeah,
Gone
Gone.
Girl's nuts.
I don't like Gone Girl, dude. I had to watch it for my paper to like write about it, and I just was like,
It's
this
pretty
is,
nuts.
It's way intense.
yeah,
It's really
it's
intense.
the
Very
music and
intense.
everything. I'm just like, I went to bed, and I was like, I'm so sad. I don't want to be like that when I go to bed.
It is kind of depressing.
Yeah.
What is your guys' favorite animated film?
Ooh.
Damn.
It's not I would say I would say probably like A Bug's Life. Or like Monsters Inc. Monsters Inc. is a great movie.
Yeah.
I like Up because the soundtrack.
Actually,
Up is a great one.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's
Now I
just
just
a
want to play
lot.
the soundtrack.
What's up?
There's a lot.
I know
of
there's so many.
animations.
I'm trying to like think of some right now.
Nemo. Actually, no,
Nemo.
Nemo would probably be my favorite.
Really?
Just because like the music too. For me, it's all about like half of it's like the music in it too. That'll be so memorable and like you'll like remember it like the second you hear that song.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm trying to think.
Up's up there.
I think mine
Up's
might.
up
I
there.
think mine might be Ratatouille.
Oh,
Ratatouille
Ratatouille
is
is
also-
really good.
I laughed my ass
Damn,
off last
you
time I
guys are
watched
choosing
that.
the good ones.
Yeah.
Do you guys see like the one of those memes that's like Gatatouille?
Yeah. No.
It's like Ratatouille, but it says Gatatouille, and it's like Ratatouille just like busting off like a pistol.
That is a great movie.
Yeah, that one's really good.
There's such unique concepts. Pixar and DreamWorks, they come up with like the most crazy concepts. Like Inside Out, too. That movie, or I don't even know. I think
Oh,
that's
yeah, I know
Disney.
what you're
But
talking about.
Yeah.
it's like they're so unique. It's like, where did you ever think of that stuff?
I don't know if you guys
I
seen
like.
Moana, but
I really like. This is really recent, but the Spider-Man one, Into the
Mm-hmm.
Multiverse or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked it.
Dude, I
That,
didn't know.
I thought that one
That,
was really
that
good.
one animated
The animated
at
one.
the
There was
Oscars,
an
yeah, when it
animated
came out.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Into the Spider-Verse or
Into
whatever.
the Spider. That's what
Yeah.
it is.
Lorenzo
guys
said
seen
that's like his
Moana?
favorite movie.
Oh, I know my favorite animated movie outside of Up is Lego Movie.
Oh,
Dude, the first time that I saw the Lego movie, I laughed the entire time. Like I've probably seen it 4 times.
That is a phenomenal movie.
Are you traveling with a sausage?
Oh, yeah, Sausage Party, too.
I
That's
think
up there.
I'll take you to him really good. But yeah, Sausage
Sausage Party was crazy. It was outrageous.
Sausage Party is so unique. Just like the sauerkraut and everything.
No, it's not.
Oh, my fucking nozzle's broken.
Oh, my God. Dave, you already talked about this earlier, but when's the last time you guys went to a movie theater? Like, when was the last? I can't even remember the last movie I saw.
I think it was
Star Wars.
Parasite.
Parasite, yeah.
Oh no, because that was over Christmas.
deep? Right?
When did Parasite come out?
November?
Was it like the fall?
I
November.
think so, yeah.
Because the Oscars are in February, so
Oh,
it
yeah,
have to come
good
out
call.
before that.
I think we went to Star Wars in at the Mission at the Alamo.
Yeah, the
I think
Alamo
that was my
Draft
last one
House.
Yeah.
too. Yeah,
That was the last
Star
one
Wars.
I went to, I think.
I went on IMAX.
Yeah, I
with
guess you're
Banjo
right,
and
Lark.
Lorenzo.
Because I was still in DC when I saw it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember you came home and you had already seen Parasite,
Yeah, I seen
and you were home for Christmas.
And we
then
watched
that's
it at
when we
home.
watched it,
Yeah.
Damn, I think the last one I saw was, I think Ford versus Ferrari, or was that not?
No,
Ford
that was
vs
in-
Ferrari is really good too.
that was in
Yeah, that
theaters.
was a great
in
movie.
theaters,
Oh,
right?
no.
Yeah.
I think that was the
No,
last
I saw
one
it in
saw.
theaters.
When did
Yeah.
that come out?
I may have seen
That
that
came
one
out
actually,
right
too.
during COVID, like right when like people were like,
Well, then that's
No,
the last
so
one I saw.
right?
That was 100% the last one
Yeah.
I saw because
Yeah.
it was in New York City,
Oh.
and I didn't miss my 10 a.m. train. Like Amtrak basically has like free rescheduling, and I woke up at 9:30 because we went to I think some like Brooklyn rave, and we're out like at some like God knows when, and rescheduled my train, but the only available train was at 9 p.m. So me, McD, your brother, and Andy went and saw Ford vs Ferrari at this like brand new theater that had the luxury like full recline seats. Yeah, that was the last one.
Yeah. It's crazy. Like, think about if movie theaters will even be a thing in like 5 years.
Dude, I miss them, man. I love movie theaters.
What'll happen is if all the mainstream ones go out, they'll just be like boutique movie theaters that are.
Which I'd kind of be down for more.
Really nice.
They won't be like big corporations like AMC. They'll be like more like Alamo type stuff.
50
with
to
the nice
75
bars.
seats.
Yeah,
all real
yeah.
nice seats.
You'll have nice bars like that you can go
Yeah.
hang out before the movie and like.
There has to be like a restaurant movie theater. You can go and like
All
have
the comfy
dinner and be like, oh,
couches.
your movie's starting in like 15 minutes. It's like, that'd be sick.
That would be pretty cool.
I mean, yeah, that's how they do it in Europe at a lot of spots. We went to that one spot in Bath I liked a lot.
Oh,
Those
that
are the
spot
best
was
places.
Awesome.
I like draft houses like that are the best too, when you just can like chill and have like your recliner and people like serve you food and like drinks. It's the freaking best.
The one thing I've noticed though at those kinds of places, their snacks suck.
Yeah.
Like the popcorn's like kind of stale.
Yeah. They have
But-
too much of a variety that they don't like hone in on a couple good
They gotta
things. They're
focus
just
on
like,
the food.
yeah. I did order grilled ham and cheese once. And I was watching 1917 with my friend Santa Clara, and it was the best thing ever. I ordered like a beer and like a grilled ham and cheese,
Yeah.
and I was just sitting there. And it was epic.
We were talking about this, like we saw Star Wars in the Alamo Draft House, and it was like kind of pissing me off because like these dudes would like walk in front of you at the most critical times. And, like,
Yeah.
like, I have your Sprite.
Trying to watch the movie.
Yeah.
So
But,
do you
I
guys
mean,
think
it is nice?
you guys think you'd go to like movie theaters when they reopen, or like do you prefer having stuff be on
I'm
platforms?
for sure going
now?
to the James Bond movie.
Yeah.
I mean, if they
That's
were
for sure.
if
There's
they-
just certain movies that like
I wanna
you
see
need
Tenet.
to watch
Yeah.
in a theater, you know.
Which I guess
Especially
I was
to
watching
get the full
TV and I saw like San Francisco, like Tenet is playing near you.
Really?
So I guess it's playing right now in the city. I know it's playing in Sonoma,
Damn.
but
I need
yeah.
to go back.
maybe
to
we
one
go
of
see
the movie
Tenet
theater.
this weekend. But I mean, like, I don't see why if everyone was required to wear masks inside. You know, if you limited the amount
Yeah.
of people in the room,
I
like,
think you probably would have to wear a mask inside.
yeah, but like,
definitely.
Yeah.
if they had like dedicated like 6 feet away like spots for like
Oh,
parties,
yeah.
you know, keep people away, and then like everyone wear masks. Like, I feel like you could do that.
Probably like every other row is blocked off.
Or yeah,
And then within that, like people are spaced out.
yeah, I feel like that
Something
would.
like that.
I would totally go see Tenet.
I'm down. I'm down to go
I-
do it this weekend.
Yeah, I really want to see it.
Yeah.
Would you guys
Plan.
rather have like movies come out on platforms like Netflix, Hulu, stuff like that are like originals?
Okay.
Or like would you rather have them come out in theaters first? Because you know a lot of movies now, they're not even coming out in theaters. It's like a Netflix original, only come out on that Netflix platform. Do you prefer that over going like if Six Underground, that movie, it's like on Netflix, whatever, and they only came out on Netflix? Would you prefer to see that in theaters? Or like are you more like you're kind of fine with like not having all movies be theater based? Is that confusing?
No, not at all.
Makes sense.
That makes sense.
I think over the past, what has it been, like 6.5 months since coronavirus started? 7? I don't know. I kind of like lost track of time.
7, 8, 9, 10. Who knows?
I think all the movie companies missed out on like the most opportune moment to sell directly to homes. And like
Yeah.
even if the movie itself was like $45 to rent, because they anticipated there would be at least like 5 or 6 people watching the movie at the same time. It would have been nice to like sit down at your house, like queue up the new James Bond movie,
Yeah.
and be in the comfort of your own home, right? That would have been cool. But I don't know. I'm still gonna go back to the movie theaters when everything
Yeah.
happens.
I agree with
Yeah,
you.
true.
Like it's weird just having to be out like on like your TV now, and just like they're not even out in theaters, and you can just like stream it. And then it's annoying too, because say people don't have certain subscriptions to play it. Like if someone does have Netflix and then all these dope movies are coming on Netflix, it's like you almost feel obligated to like get a subscription for it, and you can't just like go to the theaters anymore and go watch that movie. I agree. So I agree with you, Dave.
Yeah,
Totally
I mean,
agree with you.
I guess you could have the movie theaters create their own streaming application.
That would be gas.
That would be cool.
I don't know
That
what
would
that
be
would
really
look like,
cool.
but that'd be really cool.
You
I
know?
feel like if it's a movie that I really, really want to see, and like then I'm super down. Like I'm gonna go to a theater. I'd rather watch
Yeah.
it in a theater
Like, what
than
if there was
agree.
like an AMC home network that you subscribe to, and you got like all the new movies that came out on the AMC home network? So it was like
Yeah,
your
I
app,
see what you're
you know?
saying.
And like maybe you pay like a little bit, but like other than that, your subscription covers the cost of the movies.
Yeah.
you know?
I mean, but nowadays movies come out in theaters and then a month later they're on all these apps.
Yeah.
And that's like the main weird thing. It's like everything's just going to be like app based now.
Yeah, but it'd be nice if it was in a centralized hub, you know?
Yeah, no, I agree.
Because that would eliminate all the subscription nonsense.
Yeah, yeah. Like
Bottom,
every movie ever on one app. That'd be sick.
Yeah.
bottom line, I think movie theaters enhance the whole
Yeah.
experience. So
Totally.
I'm pro theater.
And it's like you're doing it. It's like you kind of make a day out of it. And you're like
Yeah,
going to theaters and like go drive downtown, like get.
You guys ever bring a
popcorn.
girl out on a date to a movie theater?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Back in the day.
Back in the day.
How did it work out, Chris?
Pretty poorly,
Pretty poorly.
but dank movies though, always.
Yeah. I think me and Matt tried once, and we got stood up, and I bet it was hysterical because it was like Shrek 3, and it actually ended up being the funniest movie ever. So it was a lose-win.
Have you guys ever
Zero-sum
just like
game.
walked into another movie after your movie was done?
No, I've actually never done that.
Did that one time.
I don't think I've ever done that.
In middle school, we, I think I was with Nico, and we went to the movie theaters, and then it was like pretty early in the day, and I forget what movie we saw, but then we were walking out, and like there was a start time to like another good movie, like right now, and we were like just dipped in real quick, saw that one, and then I think we got like halfway through another movie, and then just dipped. It's pretty nuts. I don't know, like, there's nothing to stop you.
Living on the edge.
Theater
'cause, like,
hopping.
You may as well be like just someone going to the bathroom, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bad boy Tommy.
Yeah, middle school.
I knew so many people that did that back in the day. They just like live at the theater for Saturday.
Dude, I couldn't do that.
I don't
It's
know.
too much movie.
The most you have to
It
pay
is
for
too
is a
much
fat
movie.
like parking ticket, like parking meter ticket, whatever.
Well, we
Garage.
weren't driving.
Well, most of the place is validated anyways.
Yeah, it's true.
So it's like you walk back down after like 7 hours of watching movies.
Yeah, they're gonna look at your thing.
All right,
You
I'm
get there
ready to
like
leave.
8 o'clock in the
Yeah,
morning.
fat
You
my
leave at
fill.
9 at night. Been here 11 hours.
Maybe we should try that when movie theaters open up again. Let's try to stay
literally
in there
just
all
No.
day.
They're gonna count the amount of people in the building.
Oh
It's
yeah. I
like,
guess
all
it'd
right,
be
boys,
harder.
which one do we want to see next?
Yeah.
Maybe when it's all like dust in the wind.
I mean, hopefully.
Yeah.
So I got all these like I found this website with like 100 interesting facts for all these movies that you guys would know. So for example, like The Godfather.
Yep.
The cat held by Marlon Brando in the opening scene was a stray cat that Coppola found while on the lot at Paramount and was not originally called for it in the script. So content was the cat that its purring muffled some of Brando's dialogue, and as a result, most of his headlines had to be looped, which means you have to like redo it in audio and post, which is pretty like crazy.
Do you know? I think, and like I could be wrong. I think Nick Cage's dad was the one that directed the Godfather movies.
Really?
Yeah, which is hysterical.
That's
Like
wild.
Nick Cage's name is not even Nick Cage.
Nick Cage is a legend.
It's like Nick Coppola.
Ghost
It's
Rider.
the same thing in
Cage.
in Django Unchained with Leonardo DiCaprio when he like smashed down it was an ashtray on the table, and he it was a glass like ashtray, and like he actually cut himself in that scene, and they just kept going. That's like his real blood. Like when you watch the
Oh,
movie,
yeah.
they didn't take that out. Like
Wait, for
that's
what?
in Django.
Oh yeah, that's his real blood. He actually cut
Yeah,
his
and like
hand.
he's just like doing it he's just acting the whole way through it. And then like one part of the scene, I think he like rubs his blood on Kerry Washington's like face in that scene after, like at the end of that scene, he's like going like that and like taunting Django, whatever. And I'm just like, oh my God, like I wonder if she was down for that. Like
Probably not.
having someone's blood like that was totally unscripted. Quentin said like everything with that was totally unscripted. And then they had to like have him be in a bandage the rest of the scenes he was in. So it's interesting how like stuff
It's
changes.
pretty cool though. Like improv adds like just makes whatever scene so much more like interesting.
Yeah,
The way that they're able to carry it out, and
especially when you have good actors.
yes, yeah,
I think, like
it's crazy.
Yeah, we saw Nick Cage in Europe, and he was not looking too good.
Nick Coppola.
Nick Coppola, yeah. Nick Coppola.
I just
pulled up
googled
in
it. I was right.
like one of those small, like Land Rovers, like
Really?
the mini compact one. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, that's weird as
I
hell.
was literally standing on the side of the road, and this car pulls up like right next to me, and I'm like, and he's like looking at me to see if I notice him, and I'm like,
Could be wrong.
oh. And then he was like, ah, shit.
My dad saw, or no, was it my dad or Corey? Someone down in LA was telling me, I think it was Corey, my brother's friend Corey. He was just driving one day and he saw Sylvester Stallone, like at a red light or something. And he was like turning, and he was like turning right, he was turning left. And they got in a little conversation where, you know, like when you're turning and you're like, oh, you go. And then that car's like stops, and then you go, and then other car goes, and then you both stop. And that happened to him with Sylvester Stallone. Yeah. And he's like, he gets out of the car. He's like, "Hey, what the fuck? Like, you go." And Corey's like, "Oh shit, Sylvester, I'm sorry, man." He like gets in his car and drives off.
That's hilarious.
Oh,
That's funny.
all right. And, another one for Forrest Gump. Tom Hanks was not paid for this film. Instead, he took percentage points, which ultimately netted him in the region of $40 million.
That's
What
like
does taking
Tony's,
percentage points mean?
I think, percentage of the movie franchise, possibly. Kind of like what, I don't know.
Something like that. Which
Kinda
that's
like what,
that's super interesting.
What's his face? Robert Downey Jr. did with the Avengers movie. He
Oh,
didn't get
yeah.
paid like actual cash. He took percentage of the Avengers franchise.
Yeah.
Because he was Iron Man. He was going to be in it for like 25 movies.
Yeah. No, yeah. His
way more
contract
money.
was like
Yeah.
7 years, and then after that was like by the time like
Yeah.
a lot of the later movies coming out, and yeah, he didn't like he just like got paid per movie.
You know that a lot of the running scenes in Forrest Gump, it's not him, it's his brother.
Really?
Yeah. His brother looks like almost identical to him. Not almost, but
That's
like,
crazy.
yeah. And in a lot of the running scenes, it's his brother. Well, because he's got
I
like
didn't
the
know that.
beard and everything, so
Yeah.
like, you can't really tell.
There's some crazy stats on this. For The Dark Knight, in preparation for his role as the Joker, Heath Ledger hid away in a motel room for about 6 weeks. During his extended stay of seclusion, Ledger developed deep into the psychology of the character. He devoted himself to developing the Joker's ever tick, namely the voice and that sadistic-sounding laugh. That's pretty crazy. Just spend
Didn't
6
like
weeks in a
insane,
motel room
That's what
and just
killed him,
not
though.
leave.
Yeah. Didn't he go like kind of...
He went
Yeah,
berserk.
and that's
because of
he
that?
won Best Supporting Actor that year, and his like family goes up and like accepts the award for him, and
Yeah, it's tough.
super sad.
Yeah, he was just taking a bunch of drugs and just like in a dark motel room. It's like kind of.
It's no bueno.
Yeah.
That's
No,
like-
but
that's
this
like
is
the extreme
but this is
Yeah, like,
before. This is
bro.
before it was
That's taking
filmed.
acting. To
All
That's
that-
what I'm saying.
That's
yeah.
what happened as a result. I think,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
He also
yeah.
developed like his own serious problems.
Yeah. I mean,
Until
how?
outside
Yeah,
of-
exactly.
outside of the character.
Could be
That
wrong, yeah.
makes sense.
No,
I mean,
that
playing that
is-
character's
He had
like.
bad drug problems. He was just all messed up.
Ooh, we got one for Interstellar. For the cornfield chase scene, Christopher Nolan sought to grow 500 acres of corn, which he learned was feasible from his producing of Man of Steel. The corn was then sold and actually made a profit.
No way.
I thought that would all be CGI.
That's
It's all real.
Because I was listening to the podcast and they're
even
saying
sick
how
as
like
flag. Nolan's
it's
a- yeah,
easier to
it's nuts.
CGI trees than like plant them, let alone like cornfields. I thought that was all CGI. That's
well, no,
crazy.
because like when they're going through it,
I just
like,
thought it
all
was
the-
like an actual cornfield that they were like, all right, go hard.
Hey, let us rip through your
hard.
cornfield.
Yeah.
Like, give us like an
No, but
acre and we'll rip it
seems
up.
so real because they had a camera angle from the hood of the car and you can like see everything hitting,
Yeah.
and then also all the noises and the sound mix during that scene.
Yeah.
Are like it feels so real. So,
I guess it is.
I guess it is.
Yeah. That's so wild.
That's nuts.
Nuts.
500 acres of corn. Jesus Christ. Let's see.
You have at it.
Yeah.
Oh, Jurassic Park. The sounds of velociraptors make when communicating is the same sound tortoises make while they have sex.
No way.
That's wild. That like screech, you know what I'm
Twisted guy.
I can
knows
hear
that.
it in my brain right now. That like weird call that they do.
Wait, yeah. So wait, do you think they just recorded
It's a weird fact.
horses having sex?
Yeah,
and then
probably.
Put it in the movie.
That's wild.
Horse pornography.
Jurassic
Park.
Jurassic Park.
Hotel Erotica 4.
Canceled.
A lot of these are just like absent. There's one from Shawshank, there's one from The Martian. That one's too long.
Honestly,
to
hated The
read.
Martian. Thought it was trash.
I Am Legend's a good movie.
We got one
Scary
from
as shit,
Saving
though.
Private Ryan.
It's about the audio in the first part of the movie.
What's the one for I Am Legend?
While doing a press conference in Japan for the release of the movie, Will Smith accidentally revealed the ending to a collection of entertainment reporters. Warner Bros. Asked the reporters and all those present to withhold the ending, and the reporters all obliged without any payoff or consideration. That's pretty trustworthy.
That would not happen nowadays.
All these reporters, well, you gotta find one of them.
Just like smack them with some dough and then make them sign an NDA, and then it's all gravy.
Yeah. That's nuts. I haven't seen that movie in so long.
What do you think?
Yeah, what are you doing?
Will's just drunk as hell. Yeah. You guys want to know that, Nick? Yeah.
So in that movie, you know the mannequin scene when he's like talking about that, he's like he calls this mannequin like a name because he's like going crazy. Yeah, and like so he's there, and the mannequin in that scene, I guess it was like a little windy that day, and the head to the mannequin like turned. Like right when like Will Smith is like coming up on it because like the mannequin wasn't in the road in that scene, and the next scene he goes there and the mannequin's standing in that road. And he's like, what the hell, man? Like, and in that scene when they go to the close up, the mannequin's head turns a little bit. Not even with it's all by chance because the wind like turned that head and it wasn't even like a part of the movie. And it made it look super creepy.
I'm like blanking. You want to pull
I
it up?
don't remember the mannequin.
Yeah.
Pull it up,
I mean, either way, that movie's full of that. It's like
Search up mannequin scene.
yeah, we'll search up every time.
I want to see the mannequin go.
Yeah.
I Am Legend's a sick movie.
After the podcast, we'll.
I used to be like terrified after.
Yeah, no. Yeah, it scared the shit out of me when I was younger.
In Fight Club, Brad Pitt and Edward Norton both really learned how to make soap. Did they make soap in that movie?
Yeah, dude.
I don't even remember that.
When was the last time you saw Fight Club?
Or like 6 years ago. Does that make sense?
Watch it again.
Watch again.
I've actually I've never seen it.
You guys are gonna watch that tonight, then?
Yeah,
It is a great movie.
Yeah.
I've never seen it.
All right, we might as well say this halfway through the podcast. This episode of Antics and Anecdotes is sponsored by Coming in Clutch. Are you a true car lover? This epic podcast, hosted by my brother Lorenzo, has everything from car talk to special guests. Follow Coming in Clutch on Instagram and YouTube. Thanks again, Cody and Lorenzo, for sponsoring us.
Speedy Guidi.
Speedy Guidi, follow him.
Lorenzini.
He's the man.
Lorenzini.
The great Lorenzini. All right, what else do we have here? Who's seen The Terminator? Anybody seen The Terminator? Because I have not.
It's not my favorite.
And I feel like that's like the most classic movie ever.
Yeah.
I feel like it's overrated.
I don't know how you haven't seen the Terminator.
I know.
I think I've seen it, but it was really, really long ago.
Yeah.
Don't really remember anything.
Kingsman.
Yeah,
Kingsman's
Kingsman's
good.
considered. This one's a pretty
Second
long
one was
one.
ass.
I don't want to.
Yeah, second one wasn't as good.
You guys ever watch any of the X-Men's?
I think actually I've
yeah.
watched a few.
A
Yeah.
lot of Marvel movies I haven't seen.
Yeah. Well, the X-Men is kind of like a spin-off of Marvel because
Is it
they're
not
not really
Marvel?
in like that universe as other. There are Marvel, but they're not like that same universe as
Yeah.
like the other like Iron Man movies, stuff like that. But now they will be. There's this new show coming out called The New Mutants. And they had to say The New Mutants because they can't say like like the X-Men. So like they're bringing now they're going to be part of like Marvel.
It's a biopic around the lives of Tommy Fleming, Leonardo,
Yeah.
and
Some jabronis
Kurt McD.
all having crazy powers. Chris's power would be to summon Aperol crits whenever he wanted.
Perfect.
Perfect.
I'd have my Sunday water every day.
The Hangover. In The Hangover, Ed Helms is actually missing a tooth. He never had an adult incisor grow, and his fake one was taken out for the part of filming where Stu's tooth is missing. Huh. That's wild. Have you guys seen It? I haven't seen It either.
First one's mad
Yeah.
good.
I hate that movie.
No, it's not that scary.
I've
said
se-
you
I've-
haven't seen it?
No, I've
'cause,
seen
like,
like
the
the
kids-
first half of it, and then I just was like, I'm
Oh,
over it.
what,
Like, I
dude?
can't watch it.
Oh, you gotta watch.
You got to watch it.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
It's a good movie. I've
great
seen
movie.
Just
it.
watch it during the day or something.
Yeah. No, like 11 at night.
Yeah, definitely
Those
don't
two
do that. You gotta watch it like midday.
Have you seen The Maze Runner? The trilogy is actually really good.
I've seen the
one.
first.
I've only seen the first one.
It's actually a really good trilogy. There's 3 of them. I should definitely
I used
check
to
them out
read
one
the
day.
books
Really?
like in middle school. They would have them all. They had them all in my like school library, and I would always check them out. I don't even remember what they were about, but I read them so long ago.
Yeah, that's crazy. They made it into a movie like 10 years later. Glorious Bastards, Terminator again.
Glorious Bastards, also a great movie.
Social Network, also an amazing movie. That movie's just all about Facebook and freaking
Fuck Facebook.
Zuckerberg.
Fuck
and,
Zuckerberg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Out here smoking these meats.
Little green egg. Maybe smoke a brisket for like 12 hours.
Sweet baby Ray's.
Sweet baby Ray's.
As a nutbag.
Yeah.
Oh my God. All right, Wolf of Wall Street. The actor snorted crushed B vitamins for scenes that involved cocaine. Jonah Hill claimed that he eventually became sick with bronchitis after so much inhaling and had to be hospitalized. That's wild.
Imagine if he was doing the real thing.
Yeah.
He'd be dead.
He gone.
Crushed
He did.
B vitamins? What the hell are like B vitamins?
I don't know, it's
B12.
B
probably,
vitamins.
probably the best thing you could snort though. No, out of like, you know, like what are they gonna do? Salt, like
I mean, you got
sugar.
bronchitis.
Like in the
I
movie.
got
though.
bronchitis.
I mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Imagine if they
but
were
on
doing other
set.
stuff.
Yeah.
They're not gonna do that on the movie though.
Well, what are they gonna do?
B vitamins.
That's what I'm saying. It's the best thing. It's your best option,
Yeah.
but you still get bronchitis.
Yeah. That's wild. I would never do that.
Avatar's a really good movie.
Yeah. In Avatar, James Cameron was convinced that CGI effects had progressed enough to make this film where when he saw Gollum in The Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers.
Honestly,
Getting a little bit of inspiration there.
going back to your point earlier, I watched. This was like 5 months ago. Me, I think Matt, and Riley watched The Two Towers. And the CGI is still like
It holds
Yeah.
up.
really good.
Yeah.
It was ahead of its time for sure.
Dude, it would still be acceptable nowadays.
Yeah.
It's crazy how like the fight scenes in those movies too. Like there's such like vast open-ended fight scenes, so many characters, and like every one of them's like doing something. Like every soldier is like fighting someone, and like it's
So
down to the
sick.
T, the detail.
Yeah, you know that all the cities and everything, they're all just mini models.
Really?
Yeah,
That's what they did for
episode.
Scale models.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like the size of that, and they have like these
To
cameras
scale,
coming
yeah.
in there. It's so cool.
That's what they did for Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, for Star Wars. It's all like built models, like the speeder. Anakin uses all that stuff, and Tatooine. It's all like little replicas.
That's like all the old
built
Star Wars
replicas.
too. It's all models too.
Yeah, yeah,
Like
it's
the what is
crazy.
the second part of the trilogy, but the ones that came out, I don't know. Like,
yeah, yeah.
That'd be pretty cool to like see models in real life, you know.
They probably have them somewhere. They're probably like worth a bunch of money.
probably have
I
them
would
in
what I'm
think.
saying.
studio
Yeah.
at like the
LucasArts.
at LucasArts studio or whatever.
Yeah.
it is.
Think?
Probably.
Where is that? Is
Totally.
that in?
It's in the Presidio.
That'd be so
Oh,
sick.
really?
I'm
Yeah.
sure they do.
They probably have all the stuff there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look into
We need to go.
Yeah,
That'd be
that's-
sick.
I'm gonna
I'd be
look
so
into
down
that.
to go check that out one
Yeah,
day.
That'd be
imagine
pretty
if you could
sweet.
just go see all like the miniature models of cities and stuff.
I want to go to Galaxy's Edge hella bad. We were supposed to go, me and Lorenzo and
Make your own
Angelo.
lightsaber.
Yeah, and make our own lightsaber. But then COVID hit, and we didn't like end up doing anything. We're gonna,
What's that?
huh?
Galaxy's Edge.
Yeah, it's like Disney. It's Disneyland.
But they have like Star Wars.
It's It's like a Star Wars like portion. Like they have
Oh.
like the Cars portion and like whatever other ones. Like Incredibles, they have like a Galaxy, like a Star Wars one.
We should go.
And it's all like cantinas, and they get like the drinks, and they're like mixed drinks. Like they look like blue or green and stuff. So like feels like you're in a cantina, like eating, like drinking Star Wars drinks. It's super gas.
All the characters
Just get
walking
bombed
around.
on
yeah,
Star
yeah,
Wars
like
juice.
yeah, like the bartenders are all like in like different like weird outfits and stuff. And yeah, it's sick. And then like every now and then
Honestly, that
Kylo
sounds
Ren
like
will
a
walk by,
blast.
and like stormtroopers, and they'll be like, "Hey, what are you doing there? Hey, we got our wild one here. Let's take him down." They'll like fuck with kids and stuff.
Honestly, being one of those people would suck so much
Yeah.
ass.
Yeah, I would.
You should see the videos on YouTube. That like Kylo Ren guy just walks around and like says like, "You're a pussy." It's like keeps walking. Well, not that, but you know what I'm saying. He's like the resistance will lose. Like he'll just keep walking and roll. He's like, "What?"
Lorenzo, I feel like, would secretly get like one of those autograph books.
Oh
Get
yeah,
all the signatures.
dude. That's his land
Totally
there.
forgot about the autograph books.
Yeah, the autograph books raise.
Me and Dave used to be real competitive. I'll be like, damn, you got
Really?
Mickey, I didn't get Mickey.
Disney's a cool spot.
Yeah, I was hella
In
young.
the Legoland.
Disney World over Disneyland though. Every day of the week.
In the Legoland.
Ew.
San Diego.
Legoland's great. I used
I've
to go
been
there
there.
years ago.
Pretty sweet.
It's cool. I went on like a Legoland roller coaster.
Their churros are subpar.
No, but Disney World is definitely a spot to be. Epcot, you go country to country.
Yeah.
You hit the G-Force machine.
The G4.
They have like a rocket simulator. You get in like a rocket and it puts like 4 Gs on you.
Jesus, really?
Yeah,
Like how?
it's like you're
Spinning.
get in.
Oh,
and
it's-
then it
yeah,
puts
yeah,
you
yeah.
back, and you're strapped in your seat. And all the windshield and everything, it's all like
Yeah.
an LED screen that looks like you're looking up into like clouds and sky. And then you're like lifting off, and it's like makes this loud noise. Like,
Yeah.
and you're just shaking, like you're taking on G's. It's nuts.
That's wild. They have that ride at Santa Cruz too, that little spin one. You're like strapped into the side and like it just spins and you're
Santa
just like,
Cruz
ah!
Boardwalk.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Boardwalk.
I used to try to like get off.
Yeah, like go
off
forward.
the wall and like move around.
Imagine that's like maybe a 10% of like what astronauts feel when they go up into space. Like that amount of like holding you
Nuts.
back. Like, oh my God.
I'd be down to go to space though.
Yeah.
If like space travel was commercialized, I would 100% do it.
Really?
100%.
I feel like I would freak out.
Really?
I think so.
I think that'd be the coolest thing of all
I don't
time.
know. I think it would freak me out for sure.
you
Why?
bugging?
I'd be bugging, but I don't know. It's just like it's like like a foot in between you and fucking nothing. Like,
Yeah, but
that's it.
imagine seeing the Earth from space.
Yeah, I get that'd be amazing, but like I don't know, just the thought of like this one tiny section of separating
Mm-hmm.
me
I guess
from life and death is like too scary.
my thing is you only have one life anyway, and everyone's gonna die, and not everyone's gonna go to space. So like,
Right,
if you
yeah.
die in space,
It's not the worst
it's
way
not
to
the
go.
worst way to go.
It's going to be pretty instant.
Yeah,
You know, like
uh-huh.
how Crick go? He was in
Yeah.
space.
He died in
Yeah,
space.
like,
Yeah.
Better than like
I
I died on my
guess.
toilet.
I fell in the shower.
I'll just be floating out there for all eternity.
Yeah, you
Someone
could-
will find my body,
You could just be the space shuttle bartender.
making whiskey sours and Aperol spritzes all
Chris
day.
like
On
throws
Mars?
you the
On
Aperol like
Mars.
perfectly flies in your hand.
Yeah.
All right,
I would
well,
definitely do it for sure.
I think it's time we get into a little bit of a $1 billion butt /
Alright.
$1 million butt.
Let's do it.
So everybody knows the premise of the game pretty much. I've explained to you guys. Audience, you hopefully know if you've seen our prior episodes. So first one, you get $1 million, but you can never watch any movie for the rest of your life.
Only $1 million or $1 billion?
$1 million. But you can't watch any movies for the rest of your life. You can watch like TV shows, you watch TikTok, whatever the hell, but you just can't watch movies. Would you take it?
I would take it.
It's a hard one.
I would take $1 million.
Why?
I'm
But
fine
why? Why would you?
I'm
like,
fine with TV shows because, like, think about it. Like, if you were talking like Game of Thrones, each episode is basically a movie.
Yeah, TV shows are getting gassed.
That is true.
You know,
That is
So,
true.
Like,
I don't think I'd take it. I'm out.
it's a lot of money, Dave.
You're out. Why? Just because you love movies?
I like movies, and I feel like that's not like the most egregious number. Like for like $1 billion, and I'd be like, okay,
Yeah,
fine. But like
yeah.
$1 million
Yeah.
movies, I'm keeping movies.
I'm gonna take the mill.
You're not.
I'll take the mill.
Take it.
Yeah, it's all right. Let's stick to the shows.
No
Yeah.
more dope movies. Like you can watch like any new stuff that comes out, and
It's all right.
Nah,
Couldn't go watch Tenet.
we get the
this
shows.
weekend.
yeah.
We make our own movie good. Nah, I don't know.
I probably wouldn't take it. I'm with Dave.
I'm not gonna
Just
take
because like I don't know. There's always like Disney movies out there that I'm like gonna be itching to see, and I don't know.
it. Like
I
a
don't,
good movie is so satisfying.
Yeah, exactly.
$1 million is very
It's hard,
satisfying too.
Tommy and Chris would be $1 million richer.
Oh yeah.
All right, well, we got that through that one pretty quickly. $1 million, but you can never watch any TV show or stream any short series for the rest of your life. So same thing, but it's flipped. You
I would
can't
take
watch.
it.
I would
You
take
can't
it,
watch
yeah.
TV. You can't watch like TikToks. You can't watch Instagram meme videos. You can't do any of that
Wait,
though.
what?
All right, whoa.
Whoa, yeah. Wait a second.
Repeat the question.
You can't watch any TV shows,
Yep.
any Twitch streams, any video that's not a movie.
I'm okay.
Any
with that.
like any type, even if
Any
it's 3
MP4.
seconds.
But what if it's
MP4.
Even if
news?
it's 3 seconds.
What if it's news? Does news count in this?
No, you technically couldn't watch any news either.
You can read the news.
You
Yeah,
could
Yeah.
I'm in on that one.
I'm in
No
on that.
more like surfing through Instagram, looking at videos, stuff like that.
I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm okay with it too because I never do it
actually helped me
anyways.
out.
I feel like that scenario is a-okay. That's better.
I mean,
That's better.
No
than the first
TV
one.
shows, no
Way better than the first
Mandalorian,
one.
no Homeland, no none of that.
Nah, we out.
No Game
Nah,
of
we out.
Thrones.
We would just be like movie gods.
Yeah.
yeah, that is true. It would give us a lot of time to make.
we would just buy our own movie theater and just watch all the
just
movies.
watch movies.
That actually is true.
Yeah, all we do is talk about movies. You don't know that movie? Oh, shame.
Ah, that's why.
Blasphemy.
Shame.
So everybody would take it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I probably would too. I mean, if everybody else is, fuck it, right? Well, $4 million to put down on Alamo Draft House.
Yeah. Like an absolute movie compound, like 3 different screening rooms.
Honestly, we could have like $1 million
God.
Yeah.
around the U.S. All right,
Movie house for the boys.
$1 billion with a B, but you have to go to the bathroom every hour for the rest of your life.
What happens if I wait longer than an hour? Do I just like
It'll just
piss myself?
it'll just go, like you'll either just pee or poop yourself like every hour, or whatever.
Is it both or one or the other?
I'm gonna take it.
I would say it switches. So every hour, every other hour, it switches. So like,
So you
That
got
sucks,
12
though.
P's and 12
Can't
poops a
you
day.
can't make
Yeah.
any like you have to always be near the bathroom.
No, you don't always need near a bathroom.
Yeah, you do. I mean, what you're just gonna
it's a hard
a
one,
shit.
huh?
What are you gonna?
No,
you can't
you,
sleep.
you
then.
said take a pee.
Yeah, you can technically you can't really sleep, or you could. You just have to like wear a
be sleeping,
diaper
like, an
or
hour
something. I
increments.
guess
But I'm confused. Is it a? You have to take a
Dude,
piss.
every
Does it happen
hour.
on
That's
every
a
other
lot.
hour you do one of
That's
the
a
two.
lot.
Does it happen? All right. Well,
that's terrible.
okay. So
I
this
thought
is
it was peas.
this is 24 hours a day.
It's both.
Yeah,
24 a day, and then
No.
How would
does
you
it happen
sleep?
immediately?
I would stop
or
drinking and
do I
eating.
wake
How would
up?
you
yeah.
and
You get like a 5-minute
fucking-
notice before.
Drop a nuke in your bed, and you're like, all right, sick.
Well, no, it
Like,
doesn't happen
It would
immediately.
be a
like-
hassle. It would be a hassle.
be a hassle.
dude. Yeah. How are you supposed to sleep?
I don't think I could do
Nah.
24 bathroom trips a day,
All right, what if I cut it to 12?
or just the
To
hours
half
in which
that.
you were awake.
Half that.
12 hours.
Yeah,
a day.
or just the hours you're awake. How about that? Which is pretty much half that.
12 hours. Yeah, while I was awake. Yeah,
From 8 a.m. to 8
yeah, I'd do
p.m.,
it.
you have
I'd
to
do it.
go every hour on the hour
I'm
That's
in.
fine.
for $1 billion
I'll take it.
for the rest of your life.
That's fine.
Dude, honestly, like, yeah, it's a no-brainer.
How about this one?
It'd be such an inconvenience.
How about this one?
How about this one?
I wouldn't take it either. You go.
You wouldn't?
You get
I wouldn't.
you get $1 billion, but you're not allowed to spend any of your money on real estate. Therefore, you're homeless. You can't rent hotel rooms.
Can I not myself purchase it?
Now you can't buy real estate. You can't rent.
All right, then I just buy like
I-
the fattest
myself, I
RV of
couldn't
all
buy
time
real
and make a
estate.
fucking like little house out of it.
I guess you could buy an RV.
Yeah. I'd
I
take
can't
it.
buy real estate. Like,
I'll give you the $1 billion.
or someone on my
but
behalf. Like, I can put it somewhere and then give that person.
You can't be living. The point is, you can't be living in an estate of that you own.
I would just get a yacht.
Ooh, yeah. Yacht's
I
even
guess
a
that's-
better
I
I would
call.
just
on a
rip a
state.
yacht.
Yeah, I'd live on a
Travel
yacht.
around the world.
It's technically,
But it's
an
not
estate.
real estate.
I guess it's not real estate.
Not real. It is. It is a.
You can't.
It's a
you can't-
vehicle.
Okay, then you can't buy dock spaces.
It's a luxury
What,
good.
dude? You're throwing wrinkles in this.
Yeah.
Well, that's real estate. Your dock space is your real estate. So you're on the ocean.
Just
so
anchor
that's
down.
your
Fuck it.
Hey, what do you mean dock space? I can still like have another boat that's smaller going off my big yacht and go like.
Talking about like parking it. So
I'm
you go to
with
Miami,
Lardo.
you gotta
I'm
pay for your dock.
I'm okay with that as well. I just buy like a $250 million mega yacht, like one of like the 200-foot ones that are
Chill and pebble out in the bay. You're good to go.
just good to go.
Go to Roy's every night.
Literally just go travel the world.
Take your little
Yeah,
speedboat
dude.
in. You're good.
I'd
I'd probably do
take
it.
I'd take
I
it
don't know
in a
though. 'Cause
heartbeat.
You have to live on an ocean the rest of your life. Like, cause
that'd be
like
awesome.
you can't go live
be
with like
sick.
other people. Like you can't even do that. You're saying
No, you just can't
No,
own.
you just can't own, like,
your
you just
own.
can't own it. Yeah.
You can't own property.
So you wouldn't even want to own a car then if you can't.
You just
like,
have to always be
yeah.
near water.
yeah.
Yeah.
Which is kind of sick. I mean,
Yeah.
I will never be
I mean, like
landlocked.
I prefer
Yeah.
it that way.
I've never not lived near the ocean
All right. How
my
about
entire life.
Yeah.
How about
I think
if
I'd freak out otherwise.
How about if you had to, like, allocate your spending money to one certain genre of things, so like real estate, or clothing, or cars,
Spend $1 billion on clothing.
or watches? Yeah, you can only spend your money on one thing for the rest of your life. You
Real
have
estate.
$1 billion to
Yeah,
spend.
real estate, easy.
You do real estate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can't spend money on like phones and clothes and anything like that.
I got all this
get
money,
it.
but I can only buy.
You can only buy real estate.
I can't buy. How am I supposed to get food?
Well, then I'd buy
Go get a
food.
job, and then with the job money, you can buy food.
Why the fuck would I get a job if I have $1 billion?
Well, that $1 billion only for real estate.
What if I bought real estate,
Yeah,
sold that real estate, and then that money
No.
isn't from that original $1 billion that was provided to me?
Yeah.
Well, the
that's
money that you
true.
made on it, that doesn't count.
Why not?
Well, because that's just market.
That's just market.
It's just,
All
it's,
right.
it's the same money. It just went up
No, it's not.
because the market. Yeah, you get the same money.
I don't know. I probably wouldn't do it. Just
No.
like too many loops.
No, because
Yeah.
it's a transaction
I would not do
from
that.
another
second one. I would do the
another
total.
party to you. So it's technically not
Income.
the same. Yeah, it's income, but it's
Yeah.
not technically from your own money that you spent.
Because, like, say I bought a house now, and then, like, 20 years down the road, essentially from, like, buying and selling properties, there would be an influx of other cash that I didn't have at the start of when I received that money.
Yeah, that's
So all that additional money is, to your point about going and getting a job, in my mind, is kind of the same deal.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Well, then I guess then you're chilling. Then you would want to take it.
Yeah.
I would take it for sure. I would spend it all on
Yeah.
cars, and I'd go get a job, and I'd just have the most insane car collection of all time.
It's a hard. I don't know.
I'd
Hard
have all the
choice.
Cinques, all the Zondas,
All the
All the
Zondas.
Koenigsegg's.
How about you get $1 billion, but you got to live in Antarctica for the rest of your life?
Fuck no.
I would.
Nah,
do
I'm
it.
out.
No, I'm out.
Yeah, I
You
can
can
travel.
build whatever you want. Build like a fucking
I can travel.
concrete like
It would be so
base.
lonely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can travel.
I wanna
or
go
that's just where I
outside, do
have to
things.
go?
You could travel.
you can't
Could
really
it
do
be
that
like
in
you could
Antarctica.
travel for like a week at a time? You know, like
Yeah.
and you got to come back.
It would be. Yeah, I don't think I would take it.
What if
away.
you made a massive Antarctic like fortress? And it was just
Like a
super dope.
James Bond villain fortress.
Yeah, in the ice.
And that's the way you'd have to build it.
yeah.
Yeah,
You got like jets that you can just take.
I don't even think $1 billion would cover all like the
Yeah.
issues you'd have to get. Like,
And then you got to spend, there's like monthly stuff that you got to like have shipped to you because you're in Antarctica.
Yeah,
the heating on your house would be nuts.
yeah. Like who do you pay? PG&E for the heat bill? You pay the penguins. They run the shows down
they
there.
huddle around your house and
Keep
give
you warm.
keep it warm.
Yeah,
Good old
big old
penguins.
walrus. All right, well that's I think that wraps up this episode of Antics and Anecdotes. It's been like at least almost an hour now. Thank you, Dave and Chris, for coming on this episode. It was a pleasure having you guys.
My pleasure.
Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell down below, and we will see you again on another episode. Ciao, ciao.